to shop, no? So what is your favorite place to shop?
Fish, ano ba?
Shop. Shopping. Where do you go shopping?
Sorry. I love to go to, dito po sa Masbate, may tinatawag po kaming Luksada. It's like, if you can imagine, parang staircase siya na pababa and puro siya tindahan side by side. It's just that with all the shops in Manila, I miss Luksada here in Masbate. So I have to say that's my favorite.
Perfect. Next, Jay, how about holiday? Your favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday is Christmas.
Christmas. I think everyone will agree that Christmas is one of the most favorite holiday of everyone. And the last one, Jay?
Or pwede din Valentine's Day when you already have someone.
Okay. I love Valentine's Day, but I don't think it's meant for me. Anyway, it's okay. How about what is your favorite question you've answered so far? Favorite question you have answered so far?
I think the most favorite question I've been asked recently was, what makes you happy? Because just being asked what makes you happy, you get to remember what really is it that makes you happy. And by the way, with what you said na hindi applicable sa yung Valentine's Day, I hope that someday my experience mo yung love from somebody.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding kisses. I love Valentine's Day. I usually celebrate my Valentine's Day with my mom. Okay.
Fun cases. Thank you for gamely answering questions. That was just the icebreaker. Now
Meron pa, Mark, may next
Meron
question.
pa. Meron pa pahabol si Jay. Go, Jay. Ano yun?
Naka-slideshow din siya, Kisses.
Okay.
Nakikita mo ba, Kisses, sa screen?
Oh, I need to
Okay, yeah. Ayan, so the question is, what is the most unusual fear you have?
I think the most unusual fear that I have is the fear of falling in stairs. It's so unusual because stairs lang naman yun. Pero, I don't know, I guess I have the fear of falling. Pero hindi naman at least in real life, the fear of falling or failing. At least the stairs lang naman.
Baka naman kasi you're wearing heels while you're walking the stairs.
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah, next question tayo. What's the most ridiculous argument you've had?
Ridiculous. Oh, the most ridiculous argument I had was when we were in Manila and my father was telling me, Kisses, matagal tayong nasa Masbate. Ito yung, kumain ka ng mga ganitong food kasi namiss mo ko. Sabi ko, Dad, di ba ganito na na yung kakainin ko? Sabi niya, hindi, dapat ganito yung kakain mo para may energy ka, ganito kaya. Sabi ko, Dad, iba nga yung food na pang energy, iba yung food na masarap. So, mga isang oras kami nagtatalo tungkol doon. Nakakatawa. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Sige, next question tayo. What movie or book character are you most similar to?
Well, I read a lot of books, but I think all these characters have such diverse characteristics that I love about them. But in all characters, I think I find similarity with those girls that just goes for it. And I know this general, but it's really the characteristic that I identify with, that heroine just goes for it. So maybe
Alright, thank.
something.
Okay, next question, please. Alright, what's the worst and best thing about being celebrity?
Siguro best. Marami yan.
I think the best thing about being a celebrity is being able to connect to people and having the ability to connect people. That is the single best that no other bad thing can ever top, because that power, that privilege. It's truly the essence of being a celebrity. And I'm so grateful and blessed that I have this opportunity to be one.
Wow.
All right, thank you. Very good. Ang
And the
galing.
worst, maybe the worst, but it's a small price to pay. The worst is also the criticism from all those kinds of people, but there's a yin and a yang in everything. There's a little bad and the good, but it's worth it.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Jesus, for giving answering the questions,
Thank you.
no? Hindi lang siya favorite, pero talagang Q&A na. Edge, nagsalita si Edge, pero hindi natin naririnig.
They're good questions.
No.
They're really good
Ay,
questions.
Okay, anyway.
alam mo, hindi ako makachika kasi parang hindi ako Oo.
Ano, Mars
Kasi like
Edge.
on ako. Wait lang.
Oo.
Okay na, ma'am.
Kasi delay dito. Ewan ko ba? Anyway, ang daming natin viewers ngayon na amiga ko
Yes.
tunay. Dahil dyan nawala yung question ko tuloy. Anyway, sige na.
Sige. Our next part of this live session is, we'll be asking you kisses at least 5 questions. So, let's start with, muna. Pageantology 101, Ed.
Yung Q&A na natin. Ayan.
Oo,
Yun,
Q&A
ay,
natin.
yan, of course. Good afternoon sa mga fans. Actually, ang daming fans ni Kisses. Meron pang Kisses Hong Kong, Kisses Japan. Ang dami-dami, no? Talagang international ang dating. Pang Miss Universe talaga. Kisses, you won 2016's PBB, di ba? Narinig ako.
Yes, narinig ka.
I haven't heard
Yes.
the last
Ah,
part
narinig.
that you said, pero ang narinig ko is yung supporters. So I just want to say
Mm-mm.
hi to all my supporters, but I also want to say hi to all of you guys as fans, because I know pageantology, missology, Amir, pageant fans all have pageant fans that are so passionate. So I want to say hi to all of you. I'm Mrs. Delavin, but I am Kirsten Danielle. That is
Sobra.
your name, and I'm thankful for watching, for you guys for watching.
Yes. And sobrang privilege talaga namin ni pageant and of course, Amir, dahil syempre ito ata ang first mong live interview sa pageant page.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it is.
Oo. Kisses, ito yung question ko, no? So you won PBB. Oo nga. At talagang thank you so much sa opportunity. And ito yung question, no? So 2016, nanalo kang PBB as one of the grand winners. So until now, kasi ang dami mo pa rin mga followers. So, ang dami. Actually, ko Twitter pa lang, pinost ko kahapon yung banner natin. Grabe na, after 30 minutes, naka 1,000 retweets, saka agad-agad, no? So, how do you keep yourself relevant? Paano ka, yun. I mean, ano sikreto mo, Kisses, sa pagiging relevant mo, social media?
I think you should be asking this question to people like Chris Aquino, because these people really have like an idea of what to do in the industry to stay relevant. But on the other hand, I'm just existing over here. Whatever blessings that I have, I'm thankful for it. I guess that's the secret also, to be thankful. Kasi great things come to grateful people, and I just have to say thank you to supporters ko din, that even though I have not accepted a lot of projects because of the pandemic, they're still there. So thank you for being with me in this journey. I will definitely make sure that it will be worth it for you.
Wow.
Galing.
Okay, Jay, kaya
Alright,
pa ba
Ed.
Edge? Kaya pa ba Edge?
Okay, na-stock up si
Sige, ako na lang muna, Mars.
Okay, let's move on to Amir.
Okay, let's move on. Now, Kisses, I remember when we were both guesting in Tito Boy Abonda's show, I told you this, join Miss Universe Philippines. And I told that because It doesn't. I told that because I just don't mean that you're just beautiful. Hindi ka lang maganda. Sobrang ganda mo. I'm fascinated with your beauty and your intellectual capacity. But more than that, I saw that you have a great personality. You are nice, kind, friendly, and very, very humble. Now, I want to know what was the deciding factor why you joined Miss Universe Philippines? Take us back to that moment when you finally believed, convinced, and decided that you really want to join Miss Universe Philippines. What was running through your mind?
Thank you, Amir, for recalling what you just said to me in the Boya Buddha, because that really warmed my heart to know that you have someone of your capabilities and of your platform to say that to me. It was such an honor.
Uy, wako
With
naman,
regards to
guys.
Miss Universe Philippines, I know that it's something that I will always do. I know that this is, ever since I was a little kid, I guess, I just know that this job is for me. I feel like, kasi, when you think about Miss Universe, the excitement, it's all about the pageant, the competition is what excites people. But really, at the end of the day, I ask myself, are you ready for this type of job? Because after you win, you are faced with all these responsibilities as a Miss Universe. So are you ready? Are you ready to give yourself? Are you ready to commit all of you? To expose all of yourself? How much of yourself are you willing to give? And when I thought about that, I said, I am ready and I am going to give my whole heart. So that's when I decided that this is the time to join, especially now that we are in a pandemic and people are in a tough state. And if you have this capability, you have within yourself this capability to change that. Then there is no reason for me not to. So that's why I
Wow.
joined.
Wow. During that night, I didn't know why I'm saying that. I couldn't really, I couldn't really imagine I was saying that, Jesus, please join, please join. You know, there's only one thing that I love you the most about you, Kisses, your personality. Aside from being beautiful, you're such a very nice girl, nice woman, very kind, very simple, very humble. Keep it up, Kisses. Anyway, my next question would
Totoo
be,
yan. Totoo yun. Mm-mm.
yes, okay.
Amir, saan mo siya na-meet?
We never met yet. Sa ano lang, sa live lang ni Tito Boy
Yeah,
Panda.
Mm.
Yeah, we're sa live ni Tito Boy, so
Okay. Oo, yung
doon kami nagkausap.
meeting.
Yeah, during that moment,
Okay, okay.
kasi, that was the moment when Miss Universe Rabia Mateo, after ng crowning ng Miss Universe, so we talk about yung experience ni
Tama.
Rabia. Yun, sa doon ko siya na-meet. Then I was like convincing her to join Miss Universe. Then all of a sudden I heard a lot of news that pop up na join those Kisses. I was like, wow. I was not really expecting this year. I was not really expecting this year siya sasali.
Amir, thank you so much because the moment I joined, you're like one of the first people who messaged me. So, wow, for you
Oh
to
yeah.
message me.
Actually, when I heard about her joining, I messaged her mom. I told her mom, Tita, I want to talk to Kisses. Anyway, and dahil na-mention ko yung mom mo, I know your parents, especially your mom, is very hands-on, very supportive to your journey in Miss Universe Philippines. What advices you get from your mom? Ano yung advice nila sa'yo na
Amir,
you're joining Miss Universe?
uh, Amir, when you said that, very supportive yung mother ko, I just have to highlight this. My mother was the one who always styles my clothing. Siya lagi yung nagsa-style. So it carried Delavin styling. She's so talented. Promise. She's so talented.
Wow,
It takes a village. And I think
nice.
that's one of my powerful assets, that I have a mom and a dad that's just immensely supportive. When you have that love within you, I mean, what are you not to achieve if you have that love from your mom and dad? So I think yung with your question, yung advice nila for me is to just always do what's right, and I think that there is a way to achieve your dreams without stepping on other people. That's what they always say.
Wow. Wow. And I really appreciate your mom because your mom is very, responsive, very responsive to my message. He actually sometimes calls me. Alam mo yung parang feeling close na ako sa tita, kay tita. Anyway, okay. Now, Kisses, I have another question kasi tignan naman kami ng question. I have to continue. I just want to ask Kisses, could you tell us something that most people do not know about Kisses yet?
I think that most people do not know that I am a miracle baby. When I say a miracle baby, I was born out of 8 pregnancies and I was the only one to survive. I'm an only child and I had a sister who died, unfortunately. But yes, I also am a miracle daughter because
Wow.
when I was 6 years old, I had this virus called encephalitis and I had 5% chance to live, but I was able to survive unscathed. Unscathed. I was I came out of the hospital like I was brand new. I didn't have a scratch, and the doctor said that it was truly a miracle. And yung case ko po dun sa hospital, it has been researched on why I was able to survive. So I think I just want people to know that such an inspiring story actually for my mom
Oh,
and my dad also.
oh, that's very inspiring story, Kisses. No, and I wanna wish I can hug you right now. Okay. Now, Kisses, as a Miss Universe candidate, there's always pressure, especially now that you are having a lot of challenges as well. How are you handling the pressure right now?
Amir, especially that you are very experienced in pageants, I know that uh, all pageants really have this great pressure whenever you join. But I think for me that just because pageants are full of pressure, it doesn't mean that you also have to be pressured. I think that you have a choice. If there is one thing that separates man from animals, it's that we have power over how we think. We have power over what we want to feel because we are rational people. And so I think that to all of us girls in the top 75, it's all about choosing what to let in. If you don't want
Wow.
pressure to come in, you can choose not to let that in. And magiging fun
Wow.
palalo yung journey without all those unnecessary pressures.
Yeah, and I can see you're having fun right now because even answering answering questions, you're just enjoying. I can see that in your face. Your aura is very good. You're really improving, Kisses. From the moment I saw you on the Tito Boy Abonda interview, and now so much improvement that you have. Keep it up. Yes. And Jay, give it now to
Yeah. Thank you so much, Amir, for your question to
Ayan,
Kisses.
oo.
And we move on now to Edge Tenoria. Continue her question.
Alam mo, tawag dito si Casey no, hindi lang pala siya katulad ko na just a pretty face, Amir, G. Talagang may sense ng
Mm.
batang ito.
correct.
Correct. Correct ka dyan.
Bakit natawa, Amir? Sa pretty face. Oo. Hindi, kasi nakaka-amaze. Kasi syempre nakita natin si Casey as celebrity, biniganyan, endorser, pero may sense at may laman itong Kisses Delavin. And of course, back to my question. Tell us about the toughest part being Miss Universe Philippines candidate. Aside dun sa, syempre, virtual tayo, online yung setup natin ngayon sa Miss Universe Philippines. Ano yung toughest part na so far na encounter mo here in joining sa Miss Universe Philippines?
I think the toughest part would have to be I'm so used to everything being in front of people and I communicate most effectively when I am in front of other people because I am that's me. So I think the challenge is, for example, in trainings, I can't really meet yet all my trainers. But I met them in Manila. But I think it's a challenge because I want to enjoy every single moment in this journey. And sabi ko nga, sobrang sayang na nangyayari to virtual, all the trainings, because pero I was just thinking, thankful na lang din ako that there's internet connection, that this is still all possible because of the internet. But that has to be the toughest part. And also, the toughest part will also have to be because of the lockdowns. We are very limited with how we prepare. But definitely, it's still, as a whole, a very unique, I would say, na journey. And I'm just thankful for everything na nangyayari.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, ang galing.
Oo. Kisses, kinakabahan ka pa rin ba sa mga, for example, sa stage, in front of cameras, interviews, kinakabahan pa rin ba ang Kisses Delavin?
Well, Ed, if I may share to you, well, before I went into showbiz industry, I joined beauty pageants in Bicol. I was Miss Masbate 2016 and I was Miss Kaugma in Kamsur 2018. And in all those pageants, before I came on stage, I was shaking. I was I was like that. But when I went on stage, it's like everything floats away. And I don't know why, pero to answer your question, definitely the nerves are absolutely in there. Pero yun din yung isa sa, yun din yung isa sa masarap sa pakiramdam. Kasi, di ba, you can see the light if you don't have the dark. So, thankful din ako sa nerves because they remind me of what's happening, of why I should treasure this moment. So, definitely, I have nerves. A lot of them.
Okay, guys, before we move to the next
Yes.
question, okay, I would just like to say, Ed, sorry. We are now currently top 4 trending in Twitter. So nag-trending na number 4 na tayo in Twitter right now. Thank you to all Kids University for watching right now. Sa lahat ng support ni Kids, thank you guys so much. Continue sharing this live. Okay, Ed, go.
Yes, thank you. Iba talaga ang Kisses. Talaga nadamay pa tayo sa trending, di ba? Ano ba yan? Oo, Kisses, ano naman tayo? Today kasi medyo chill-chill lang yung mga question natin. No? Ano yung beauty product na you cannot live without? Beauty product you could not live without.
Beauty product that I cannot live without. Siguro po blush on. I know people always
Ay, paano
say
tayo?
that Sheila,
Parang
you
lasing.
have
Ano yan? Paano tayo? Kasi, di ba pag tanghaling tayo, parang yung mukha mo.
Straight siya.
ano po yun?
Totoo.
Yung sinabi mo?
Yes.
And
Ayun.
you
Kasi
say, I
paano
find
tayo
it
ng blush
here.
on? Na yung product.
Favorite mo din yung
Ayun.
blush?
Oo. Kasi syempre, yes, of course. Aside sa lipstick, para maging kissable like kisses yung lips na. So, paano tayo blush on talaga yung favorite ko rin. Anyway, my last
Kasi
question
diba,
na
when
kisses
you
mo
put
bago
on
tayo
blush
pumunta
on,
sa questions ni J. Bart.
Sige, go. Go, Kisses.
when you put on blush
Oo.
you have
Pasensya na
to
kakala
find
ng
it.
technicalities kasi medyo delay lang.
Medyo delay yung ano.
Go, Kisses.
Sa
Go,
ibang
Kisses.
bansa.
Pero
Totoo.
definitely, Amir,
Go lang.
and Edge, sinasabi sa akin ng trainer namin na number 1, mascara, number 1, eyebrows, this and that. Pero ewan, sobrang favorite ko yung blush. Pero syempre, kung kaya naman sa pouch mo, isama lahat. Isama
Okay.
lahat.
Wow. Edge, may singit ko lang, Edge. Pasingit lang ako ng isang question.
Alright.
Since favorite niya daw yung
Oo.
blush on, I just wanna ask, what makes you blush?
Well,
Yes.
I think I think what makes me blush because I have never I decided that I would never have a boyfriend yet.
Mhm.
I would not be in a relationship yet. So I guess I blush when guys boldly in front of me tell me that they like
Sana all.
Sana all.
Sana all na lang.
Parang Edge. Go Edge, your last question.
Alright, Kisses. Alright, may last question. Pasensya na kasi medyo nadidelay ata tayo ng ilang minuto or seconds bago mo matanggap ang aking question. So, my last question. It's, if someone is going to make her life into a movie, kung if ever maging pelikula ang iyong life, sino yung gusto mong mag-portray as Kisses Delavin?
okay. I would say that I know the face of this girl, but I can't seem to remember her name. But naalala ko po, this girl, I just love this girl so much. Nung nasa Big Brother po ako, na siya po yung nag-act as the girl na umiiyak ka. She's a little girl, I think she's like 8 years old right now. Oh my god, I just love this girl so much. I can't remember her name. Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Um,
Bakit? Bakit siya?
she's so pretty. Ba?
Bakit daw siya?
Ba?
Bakit daw siya?
Bakit siya?
A child actress?
Because she's so
Sobrang
sweet, and I feel like I feel like she just gets me. Kahit baby lang siya.
Alright. Naku ha. Oo. Thank you so much, Kisses, sa aking for answering 5 questions from mine. So, Jay, back to you, Jay.
Thank you so much, Edge Tenoria, Pageantology 101. All right, thank you also, Kisses, for answering the questions. Well, anyway, it's my turn. I have a few questions lang naman for you. Okay, so let's start. Before I start my question, let me congratulate you for making it to top 75. Ayan. Congratulations, dear. Okay, my first question for you is, how was your preparation for this, top 50?
My preparation, I went to Manila po to train in Pasarela, and yung how to speak din po, yung sa topics, sa social issues, of course, is so important. But I think it's more of yung mental preparation which has to come from you personally. That you have to prepare yourself. But that was a preparation that I have done years ago. Because I know that at one point or another, I will definitely take on this role. So I would say I have been ready already for a long time, mentally prepared. So I feel like some people tell me, oh, okay ka lang ba? Yung basher, ganito, ganyan. This is the whole package that I accepted. So the moment I stepped foot in this Miss Universe competition, I have already accepted that this is just a small price to pay for the whole thing that I want to achieve.
Wow, thank you so much. Another question for you. So since you have mentioned about the bashers, and we already know that you've been competing for the local pageants, and I believe that this is your first national pageant that you have joined. And given that you are one of the official candidates of Miss Universe Philippines, so I want to ask if how Kisses or Kirsten, Daniel, Delavin deals with the bashers. Oh, yeah.
You know, Jay, I actually really like your question because you can't ignore the elephant in the room. It's over there. So I would say, Jay, that it's a small price to pay for this whole role that I'm taking because this is a cause that's bigger than myself. It's not just about me. It's not all about me. The things that people say is if I have to endure all these kinds of things for the end result that I want to achieve, then definitely I am for it. Because you have to join first Miss Universe Philippines before you can be Miss Universe. You have to undergo all these things before, because especially when you already have the role of Miss Universe, you are faced with world issues. That's so much bigger than things about bikini more whatsoever. That's so much bigger. And so that actually prepares you for that role. Kasi it's a big role, like I said, the Miss Universe, and you have to fill that shoes. So it's a small price to pay. You really have to undergo these things before you can get there.
Ayan, thank you. Another follow-up question for you. So since you have mentioned about you are a miracle daughter. So aside from that, what do you think is your edge or the reason why you deserve to become the Miss Universe Philippines?
You know, Jay, I think that yung kapwa ko girls, the 100, everybody is deserving. Everybody has something to bring to the table because everybody all has this uniqueness. And it's unfair to say that the uniqueness of one person is better than the other. But really it's all about how much of yourself can you give. Because like I said, this competition is exciting, but it all boils down to the role of a Miss Universe. This is a very big shoes to fill. So you're weighing over here. What can you give in that 1 year to the world, to the universe rather? What can you give? So in my case, I know and I am certain that in my brain I can give my whole self, the whole of who I am in him. And I'm fully for that and I am ready for that. So I think that is my edge that I have. Thank you.
Ayan, galing.
You know, though, Jake, before you mention the next question, I saw some sincerity in your eyes, kisses. You know, you're so sincere with your words. I can see that. Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Speaking of sincerity, Amir, alam mo, nagbabasa ka ng comments sa Facebook page natin, no? Oo, may nag-comment doon na walang kaplastikan yung mga sagot ni Kisses, which is true.
Yeah. She's
Correct.
just being genuine, true to herself. You
It all
know,
comes from the heart, di ba?
alam mo, magaling kasi, nag-training kasi yan. Hi to Sir Jerry Diaz, who's watching right now,
Wow.
and Mrs. and
Oo.
Queens.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, anyways, go, Jay.
Sige, last question
Jay,
ko sa'yo.
Jay, okay
Kisses.
lang ba?
Sige.
Sige, go.
May tanong ka, sis?
May add lang ako, no?
Sige, sige, go.
Siyempre, may mga group chat kayo with other candidates. So, sino yung mga ano mo, nakakausap mo na other candidates? Or medyo, siyempre, mahirap ngayon, online lang yung ano natin, yung communication. May mga nakakachikahan ka ba na candidates natin? Or wala pa?
Okay, with regards to that, hindi ako mahilig mag-cellphone. So sorry to everybody na palaging nagme-message sa akin. Kahit yung mga family ko, tawag ako lagi. I always video call and call. Nakakahiya naman tawagan ko yung candidate. But so far, yung pinaka nakakasama ko
Oo.
is yung mga kasama ko sa Aces and Queens. My family over
Sa
there,
Isis.
yung
Ah, okay.
mga kasama ko sa Aces and Queens. But
Correct.
I have met them already once
Alright.
when I went to Manila. I just
Mm.
look forward to meeting everybody. How
Mm.
exciting to have sisters,
Ah,
additional
okay.
sisters. Because I have no sisters and brothers. It's just
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So you're the only girl in your
We're your new
family.
sisters right now. We are
Oo.
all your new sisters right
Yes,
now.
yung sabihin ko.
Correct. Oo.
Sis Edge, Sis J, Sis
Si Jay at
Amir.
saka si Amir. Alright.
Actually, this is what they call kisses kwentuhan with his
Sis
sister. Sis.
Kisses.
Kasi
Kisses, yes.
with the three sisters.
kisses says, kasi alam mo pinag-iisipan namin kung anong dapat magiging tawag sa usapang ito, no? Marami kaming sinabi, kwentuhan with titas of Manila. Just kidding.
Huwag namang titas. Ang lakas ng
Oo. That's what you love.
Actually, itong
Okay,
Queen Talk
Jay,
natin, di ba?
your
Parang
question.
Queen Talk kami, di ba?
Oo, KweenTalkHan.
Okay, my question, Jay. What's the next segment, Jay?
Last question muna ako.
Go.
Sige, last question for Kisses. Ito, ano lang to. What was the last crazy adventure you went on?
Actually, last week lang.
Ano yon?
Yung nangyari kasi po, diba, nasa Masbate ako. And I went to Manila. So, grabe yung experience ko going from Masbate to Manila. Because, hindi pa ako pwedeng sumakay na airplane because sobrang I have low, I have very low, what do you call this, defense for the corona. I medyo mahina po yung resistance ako. So we had to travel by Roro and by car. So we traveled for a total of 17 hours. So yung nangyari po is, nung nakasakay na kami sa Roro, biglang grabe po yung alon.
5,500 na lang daw.
As in, talaga nasa Titanic kami.
Within 3 months,
Iniisip ko na yung mga
34.
sayang moments ko sa life. Because it was so scary. Riding in Roro. Yung feeling na pupunta ka sa Manila para mag-focus sa swimsuit. Pero bago mangyari yun, kailangan ko muna pagdaanan yung Titanic and na-survive yun.
Maranasan yung mga ganun.
Yeah, so that was definitely one of the craziest adventures. Sabi ko, bakit ko ba ito ginagawa sa sarili ko?
5,500 na lang, imbis ka tong
This
30,000.
universe. So,
Nagkuhan lang sila
it's fine. It's all good.
discount.
Ayan. So parehas pala tayo na experience. Kasi I also came from province, Leyte. So before, nagro-roro lang din ako. So I also experienced yung same with you na mala-Titanic talaga, yung malakas yung alon.
Well, Jay, di ba pag kumagat na yung barko, akala mo mag-iisip ka na ng happiest moments mo sa buhay.
True. Totoo yan.
yan.
Minsan naisip ko din na tumalon na lang instead of lumunod. Sige.
Still yung water. It's so beautiful to look at yung view. Pero pag umalo na, kakapit ka na lang talaga.
Correct.
Nasa
Alright.
Masbate ka
Sige.
pala ngayon, Kisses.
Yes, I am. So it happened to me twice. But the good thing is, the second time around, I was so tired. So I was asleep. When I woke up, I told my dad, sabi ko, oh, wala palang alon. That's so great, walang alon. Sabi nila, tulog niya kasi. Sabi ko, oh, okay.
Ayun.
At least di mo na...
Alright.
Feel.
Okay. And let's move on to our next segment, which is the reading of comments from your fans and supporters, and as well as to our live viewers. Sige, let's have this one.
Yeah, may forward.
Well, I'm very happy for you, Kristin Danielle. Wow. Hi, Susan, if you're watching right now.
Hi, Suzanne.
Pagkain atong nanay.
Flash ka lang, Jay.
Forward lang ha.
Jay, are you there? Yan. From Lydell Pascual, love how passionate she is. Love you, kisses. Wow.
Oh, hello.
Isip nanay. Ay na.
We have also here Abigail Gela.
Apa yung number?
So proud of you, Queen.
Isip na yung number kay basta.
Wow. Ang dami mo. Ayan, miles away. Hello, Team Kisses Hong Kong. Wow! May Hong Kong din. Tama ka rin talaga, no?
Sabi,
Jay,
sabi ko sa iyo may Hong Kong eh, di ba? May
I just
Japan pa
want
ako
to
nabasa
say
eh.
that I am so
Wow.
grateful to you for inviting me in this talk because on Facebook, everybody can watch and even people from Hong Kong, other parts of the world. I want to say hi to
Yeah.
the civil in Hong Kong.
Yeah. Hi, Maria. We love you, kisses from Maria. Wow. And Kisses, also your fan from Kisses Universe would like to say hi to you. Kisses Universe, thank you for watching right now.
Hello, Kisses Universe. Kisses for Universe.
Alright, nandito na ako. Nawala. Sorry guys, nawala ako sa sa connection. So, let's
Oo,
move
shout out
on.
mo daw si Miss Maika. Tirana. Ano ba
Hi,
yun?
Miss Maita.
Sige, let's move on to Angel Kitara. Palangga kita loves, kisses.
Hello, Angel. Palangga naman ikaw. That's actually
Alright.
Palangga.
Wow.
Love. Maya ako, Maundato. My Miss Universe Kisses Delavin. Wow.
Delavin.
Hi, Mia.
Ang dami supporters. Grabe, may Twitter pa tayo. My goodness. Hello.
Let's have from Teresa Gaung Amolo. I love you, kisses.
Hi,
Ay, kilala ko yun si
Mia.
Teresa.
And currently, Jay, singit ko lang, Jay, mga friends who are watching right now.
Okay.
Kisses si nag-hi lang sa'yo, si Ed, si Greg, and si Ty. Greg, Ty, Ed. Mga friends ko nag-message sa akin right now. You look so pretty daw and beautiful. Good styling daw.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Ano po?
Yan. Good styling daw. Good styling.
Credits to Mommy Carrie Delavin.
Wow.
Galing.
Thank you, Amir, to your friends. Thank you.
Amir. Oo, may singit ko lang. Speaking of styling, no? Oo. He says, speaking of styling, sino ba yung fashion icon mo?
Definitely Gal Gadot.
Wow.
Wow, ang galing.
Because she's so, she loves,
Ay,
it's not
may
about,
Israel. Ready na sa Israel.
Think about that.
Yes, Israel. Wow.
Because she's just so happy about what she wears.
Wow, ready na sa Israel ang ating
Yes,
still.
she loves
Oh, ready for Israel daw.
Okay, sige, let's move on to...
Hey, before we move on, again, a friend of mine messaged, congratulations, Kids Raben. Trending number 2 na tayo sa Twitter ngayon.
Wow.
Congratulations. Galing. Wow. Nakakakilig, no? Thank you, guys.
Madami yan naman tayo sa trending.
Oo, oo, baka naman.
And also, ayan, i-greet muna natin ang ating 3,415 live viewers.
Galing. Sa ano lang yan? Pageant trend lang yan.
Dalawa.
Galing. Ay.
Pinagsama na yan ang amiga kong tunay. Oo. First time yan ha, grabe ha.
O, iba
Talaga
talaga
ang haba. Mrs. Delavin, alam mo yan, mga amiga kong tunay. Kaya,
It's a team effort with the sisters.
Okay, Angel, let's move to the other segment. Jay, are you still there? Ako mukhang iniwanan ako ng mga kasama ko. But anyway, Okay. Hi, Angel May Alvarado. Relevant si Kisses kasi kamahal-mahal siya ng buong universe. Okay. Now, Kisses, actually the next segment will be the Q&A coming from the fans. So, we have a lot of questions right now actually coming from fans, pero we would like to say na hindi namin kaya lahat basahin yung mga questions ninyo because we only have like short of time. But anyway, I can read one question, Kisses. So here's a question from a friend of mine. Yan, because sa mga balikan. Okay, anyway, so as we move now to the audience for the viewers' question, sa mga fans ni Kisses na nagtatanong, babasahin ko lang.
Yes,
Okay, here's the first
Isa-isa
question. Here's the first question coming from a fan, from Oxen Films. What is the other cause, or what is the other what advocacy you advocate for and why?
Well, Amir, this is really also coming from how I was raised by my parents. Because when I was growing up, my mother and father always told me that because they have been accomplished people in their lives. They always reminded me that you have to work hard to succeed so that you can help other people. Because, di ba, you know this saying, Amir, na sabi ni Lord, kung matulungan mo yung pinakanangangailangan, parang siya na din ang tinulungan mo. So my mother and father always, parang halos everyday, na narinig ko yun from them. So I think I grew up with that mindset that definitely I would have to focus on the most vulnerable, definitely the most poor sectors. Kasi yun yung nakakailangan ng help. And I feel like that's my lifelong mission. Being a miracle baby who
Wow.
has a second chance to live, definitely that has to be my lifelong mission. Because
Very unique, no?
Grabe, amazing talaga. Amazing
Very
talaga yung story ng
unique.
Kisses na yun.
Sobrang, your story is very amazing, very unique. Sobrang unique siya. Anyway, there's another question, Jay, from the
Tama ba
fans.
pang 8 pregnancy, no?
yes, 8 pregnancy.
Okay, there's another question coming from a friend of mine, Drew Francisco. Drew is asking you the question, how do you keep your mental health in check? Again, how do you keep your mental health in check? From Drew
You
Francisco.
know, Amir, thank you for that question, Francisco. This goes with all of us. Kasi I'm sure you guys also have a huge following and you have to manage all these things. So I would say that just focus on your core. That's what I do. And Tito Jerry has always said this. And
Alright.
Pia also, if I recall correctly, that he has told her that just listen to the opinions of those people who matter. And who are those people who matter? Your family. Huwag ka nalalayo. Yung family mo, yung pinaka nagmamahal sa'yo. That's your core. Just listen to your inner voice. Kasi
Tandaan mo yan, Jay, ha?
Jay and
Your family daw.
Amir, Jay, and Edge. They're social media, right? And there are so many voices out here. And also, that's good for open communication. Pero with all these voices, which would you listen to? So you need to listen to yourself and hold on that. Hold on to that with your dear life. Because if you forget your inner voice, then doon na pumapasok yung mga difficulties natin with navigating with our lives. Kasi we're so lost in the opinions of others. So that's how I keep my mental health in check. Just holding on to those
Actually, it's very important right now. Yes, Kisses. I agree with you, Kisses, because it's really very important right now, especially we are in a pandemic situation. So it's very important to check our mental health. Jay, may question na ba yung mga fans na sa'yo, Jay?
Yes, meron dito from our Instagram account.
May question yung friend ko. Wait lang,
Ako
ha?
muna, sis. Ako muna. Eto. From from Althea Marie. Ayan. Who is your role model when it comes to pageantry daw?
I think one of my biggest role models, because she's also a Masbatenya, is Bea Rose Santiago. It started when I was
Ah, okay.
16
Alright,
years
oo.
old. 16 years old. Because in my Miss Masbate province pageant and my Miss Kaugma pageant, Miss Bea Rose Santiago was the host for both of those events. And I met her personally and I was just really in awe as a Masbatenya of the amazing thing that she does in the international stage. But of course, I have so many friends who are beauty queens, and I am honored na friends ko sila honestly. Like for example, Ate Kylie Versosa, whom I love so much. So, yeah, that's actually a tricky question, but the
At
reason why I
4.
chose Miss Bea Rose is because na-inspire lang talaga ako. She's also one of the biggest impacts in my pageantry kasi siya nga yung host for both of my pageants and Miss Masbate and Miss, oh my gosh, Miss Kaugma.
Ayan, thank you so much. Okay, last na pa, ano daw? Quick
Alright.
lang.
Mga amiga ko,
Sisters,
ako
my
Zola.
sister is watching right now and pa-shout out daw to Vilma B. Donasco.
Hi, Wilma P. Donasco. Kamusta ka? I hope you're
Yan.
enjoying.
Ito na pa-shout out din yung friendship ko, si Benji Heronimo.
Ano
Alright.
po?
Ito yung friendship ko, total naman, Benji Heronimo. Ayan.
Benji Geronimo.
Yung friendship ko si Benji Heronimo, nagpapa-shout out. And of course,
At alam-
tanong siya, total naman, oo, may question siya. Siyempre, napansin niya na talaga napaka, brainy ng ating cases Delavin sa mga Q&A pagdating sa question and answers, no? So, ito yung question na. It's this cliche Q&A question. Question from Miss Universe 1994 kay Susmita Sen. Oo. Can you answer what is the essence of being a woman for cases Delavin?
I think that the essence of being a woman is that we are multi-dimensional women. You can be a mother. It's not anymore that the essence is just being a mother. You can be a mother. You can be someone, an owner of a company. You can be a CEO. You can be a lover. You can be a daughter. We are multi-dimensional. And that is the true essence of being a woman. Just being yourself and embracing what you want to achieve. That is the essence.
Alam mo, what I love you about your answer cases is because your answer is coming from your heart. Nanggaling talaga sa puso mo. Yung hindi siya parang pageant pati, hindi rehearsed. That's one thing I love about you.
Thank you. Kasi di ba po,
Genuine.
as kwentuhan bilang sisters, di ba po yung women can be anything nowadays. It's not just you're less of a woman because you don't have a child or things like that. We are multi-dimensional.
Wow, I love your answer. And before we move to the next question, Jay and Edge, I just want to greet your fans coming from Tokyo, Japan. At talagang nag-message pa sila sa IG ko. Ayan. Nag-message sila sa IG ko coming from Skyrocket. Sabi niya, pahilo po sa Kissables, Tokyo, Japan. Kissables, Tokyo, Japan. Thank you for watching right now. So kisses. Yes.
Tokyo, Japan. You know, Amir, ang daming Filipino na ang daming OFW sa Japan. Gusto ko lang i-highlight yun. Sobrang nice sila. Kasi I've been there before. So,
Wow. Hi guys, Isabel is from Japan. Okay, meron pa bang fan question tayo dyan, Jay? Edge?
Actually, ikaw, Edge, meron ba? Sis?
Actually, meron. Yung friendship ko, nanonood siya ngayon ha. Yung friendship ko talagang tunay. Ang pagkakunin na si Jimmy Bayrante. Oo. Actually, yes. Ano siya, she's a trans woman, of course. And she just wanna ask if you are in favor of joining a trans woman, joining a female pageant like Miss Universe.
You know,
What's your
thank you for
thoughts
bringing
about
up that question.
joining a trans woman?
Especially now that we have a lot of viewers, a lot of people need to hear this. I think that, of course, there are Catholic beliefs, and I am from a Catholic family. But also, I found that even if you practice religiously, we do not have the right to make other people feel unsafe. So I think for me that trans women should feel safe to join whatever they decide. Kasi di ba, women are multidimensional. So for me, go for it. If it's what you want, go for it. And iwagay mo yung being who you are. So I think to all of the viewers right now, we need to have more openness. Even even if iba yung beliefs natin, we have to make everybody feel welcome because life is too short and we are existing in this earth for a single amount of time, very small amount of time, and we have to spend it embracing all kinds of people.
Wow. So
Alright.
therefore, ayan, Kisses, are you an ally of an LGBTQ?
But
So are you an ally of an LGBTQ?
yes, of course, I am an ally of all kinds of people. I think we need to remove the stigma that we need not to single out LGBTQ. They are still normal people. It's just that they happen to have different they happen to have different um, preferences for who they love. But we don't have to don't have to focus on that because they are so many things other than just being LGBTQ. They are talented. They have so much. They are themselves, and we need to focus on what they can do instead of, I think, personally, just focusing on that they are LGBTQ because they're so much more than that for me.
Wow. Thank you for saying that, Kisses. At dahil dyan, sobrang proud si Edge sa'yo.
Correct.
Oo, yung ano, oo, may nag-comment, no, nakakaiyak daw, yung mga thoughts mo sa comment natin, mga fans mo. Naiiyak sila, nakaka-touch daw.
Mm.
Grabe,
Yeah,
nakaka-touch daw,
sobra.
sabi ni
Because
Mel niya nga.
ayun. So we move forward, no? Jay, tama ba?
Okay, let's have ayun, last portion na tayo. And finally, a message to all of your fans out there. Pieces.
I just want to say thank you to all my supporters because I have to say it's been
Oh,
tough
Mm.
road because when you think of an artista, you think they would always work, but those things are not the same for me because I have my own preferences of how I go about things. And now you're probably in shock that I'm in Miss Universe Philippines, but this is definitely, I know, and I am certain, the path that I want to take, the job that I want to take on. And thank you for the support. Please always take care. I know that it's so tough right now with everything that's happening. Even non-artista have so many bashers in real life. You don't have to have you don't have to be an artista to have a basher. So I know you guys have all those things that is also going on for you. So please stay strong. Stay strong. Kaya natin to. So I am giving you all flying kisses and I am going to do my best. And kalma lang kayo dyan.
ayun.
Ah,
May pahabol lang ako na question for Kisses, no? Kisses,
sige.
I just wanna know your definition. Okay? What is your definition of an empowered woman?
I think really the definition of an empowered woman is you know who you are, what you can do, what you can offer. But knowing who you are and what you can offer, you give, you give, you give yourself. You're not afraid to risk yourself, to put yourself out there in order to achieve what's God's purpose for you. I think that's what an empowered woman is, and definitely reaching out to others. need empowerment. Because if you're an empowered woman, it's not enough to say that, oh, I'm empowered. You need to be able to look at another girl and say, girl, I can, and you can too. So sa lahat ng girls who are empowered, let's share the blessing to other girls. And guys,
Gusto ko yung, gusto ko yung kalma.
Yes.
Ayun.
Nahihirapan ako sa delay. Ano ko
Meron pa ba kayong mga follow-up questions, Jay and Edge? Follow-up questions? Still have follow-up questions?
Ikaw, sis, meron ka ba?
Ang dami kasi. Ang dami mga questions ng
nag-enjoy
ating
po
social
ako
media.
sa kwentuhan natin.
We love the
Yeah, actually,
Kasi talaga mag-usap mo.
talaga
Gusto
siya.
ko talaga magtanong.
Kaso yung sister namin ay sa sobrang delay.
Ang dami, ang dami.
Sabi ni H, actually, sana ma-extend daw yung live.
Sana ma-extend yung live. Yeah, as much as we wanted to, pero sa cases kasi maraming commitment pa. Like,
Correct.
guys, after this, she has a lot of, mga live pa, may mga appearances pa siya in TV and everything. So, marami siyang gagawin. So, as much as possible, gusto namin siyang, kung gusto nga, pwede makasikat yung araw na to.
Ito yung first live.
Jesus, pag may time ka, chikahan din tayo sa IG. Sa IG ko. IG ko. Yeah. Oo. And, yeah, Instagram. Yeah. Pag free ka lang, but hindi ka na masyadong busy. Sabi mo, kalma lang. Kalma lang talaga. Ayan, sa mga fans ni Kisses, kalma lang kayo dyan. Kumalma lang kayo. Ayun. Jay, meron pa bang ibang sasabihin? Edge? Oo, busy sila sa kanilang mga delay. But Jesus, honestly speaking, I'm really happy.
Ayun.
Jesus, I'm really happy seeing you here right now. Seeing you as being part of the top 75 and hopefully make it to the top 50. I don't know kung paano ang country, top 50, top 30, hindi ko alam. And hopefully Miss Universe Philippines. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is, there's one thing, there's one thing that I'd like you to be reminded of. Kasi nagustuhan kita because you're so much kind and humble. Please, sana ganun ka pa rin hanggang kung ano man marating mo. Sana ganun pa rin yung cases na makilala ko. Na sobrang humble lang, na sobrang simple lang, na sobrang bait, na sobrang chill lang. And hopefully, you cannot forget us, Jay and Edge.
Correct.
When you're there.
Oo.
I will not forget you guys.
Alam mo, Amir, singit ko lang kahit nagde-delay tayo. Oo. Ano ba yun, sabi mo nga na sobrang, actually, yung kilala mo siya as being humble talagang ganyan. Ang bait na bata. Alam, feeling ko kaya, isa siya sa mga yung napapasting yung pagiging relevant niya sa social media because of being humble. And of course, aside sa pagiging pretty face like me, di ba? So, ayun, hindi na napansin ko. Kaya sobrang nag-viral.
Guys, sobrang kinilig ako because as of this moment, Ed, sorry to interrupt you, we're currently #1 trending in Twitter.
Wow! Ang galing.
Ang galing talaga ng mga fans ni Kisses, no? Sobrang thankful kami, especially sa mga Kisses Universe na sobrang supporters niya, sa mga lahat na supporters ni Kisses. Guys, sabi nga ni Kisses again, relax lang kayo. And sobrang thankful kami.
Kalma lang, di ba?
Kalma lang.
Kalma lang.
May final question ka ba, Edge? Ang Edge?
Isang delay sobrang delay.
Comment lang kay Kisses. Ayun, talagang, di ba, yung team ngayon ng Miss Universe is #inspire you. So talagang nakaka-inspire talaga yung story mo, dear. Para sa lahat, especially, hindi lang sa mga fans and supporters mo, but of course, to the universe as well, di ba?
Thank
Galing.
you for saying that.
Who did your makeup
Galing.
ngayon, Kisses?
My makeup po,
Mm-mm.
I did my own makeup
Yes.
today.
Galing. Sabi ko na nga comment natin yan.
Oh, congrats. Sige, Mars Amir,
Yes. So are we okay now? So
Okay na.
before tayo mag-end ng live cases because this is busy. Again, I'd just like to say thank you to Tita. Actually, ang alam ko lang sa mom ni cases is Tita lang. Sorry, hindi ko masyado pa na yung name. Tita, thank you so much for giving this opportunity, for allowing us cases to be with us today. And of course, to Aces and Queens, to Sir Jerry Diaz, to Sir Andre, to Mami Andre, rather, and to all the fans of Kisses from around the world, from Hong Kong, from Japan, from wherever you guys. Meron din ako nabasa UAE. Thank you so much for all the support and love to Kisses. But before we end this, Kisses, we want to know, why should Kisses Lavin win Miss Universe Philippines? Ayan, minom siya.
Napalagok siya ng water.
Kisses, did you hear my question, right?
Yes, I think that the job of a Miss Universe Philippines and a Miss Universe is something that all my life I have been ready for, and it's something that I will commit myself to. I will give myself to this cause that's bigger than myself. And I will prove to my co-Filipinos sa lahat po ng Pilipino that I will represent the country with pride in the international stage. And now, in Miss Universe Philippines, I will represent Masbate with so much pride and joy because it is the essence of who I am. I grew up here in Masbate and I'm so proud of my roots. And I should win Miss Universe because my heart is full of this. And I'm ready to take on this thing.
Thank you so much. Magaling.
Cases, meron ka bang gustong i-promote muna before we cut you off the stream? Meron kang gustong sabihin pa last words to all to your supporters?
I would just like to take this time to really thank my supporters for everything that you do. And basta guys, take care of yourself and have
Ayan. Okay, mag-ano na tayo? Mag-extra. Kalma lang, mag-extra na ako. Okay, once again.
And nawala siya. Okay, ako na lang din. Okay, once again, Jesus, thank you so much for the time you give to us here. Sobrang thankful ako. Alam mo, busy ka, marami kang ginagawa, maraming challenges na gusto mo pang gagawin because you are preparing natin for something bigger. So I would like to say thank you so much for being with us today. And if ever you need us more,
Thank you so much.
once you get with me, with Ezra and Jay, let us know. Basta hopefully makapag-usap tayo sa IG, one-on-one. I really want to talk so much about you. I'm so excited seeing you. Edge is excited. We are so excited to see you. Sobrang thankful kami. And again to Tita, thank you so much. I know alam mo, Kisses, sobrang sabi ni Mom mo, you are so strong right now. And I can see that, not just strong, but you are eventually having an aura na parang napakadaan. Wala ka masyadong extra baggages ako nakikita sa faces mo. Sobrang calm ka lang, sobrang relax ka lang, sobrang chill ka lang. That's why I'm so thankful na iba yung Kisses na nakita ko ngayon. Ito yung Kisses na gusto ko makita. The moment I saw you in Tito Boy Bonda's interview during the time you were guesting, I said, sana makita ko yung Kisses na sobrang chill, na sobrang relaxed, sobrang calma, na happy lang, yung smile na ganyan, yung gandang ganyan. Nakita ko siya ngayon. Kisses, thank you so much. Good luck to your journey to Miss Universe Philippines. And hopefully, Miss Universe.
thank you, Amir.
Oo, Israel. Go for Israel na yan.
Edge, ikaw may gusto kong sabihin, Edge?
Kasi nadidelay na, so okay na kasi si CJ, nahirapan na ako eh. Nag-freeze na siya. Anyway, thank you so much, Kiss.
Sorry.
And of course, sa mga fans ni Kisses, huwag kayong magsasawa nga supportahan si Kisses Delavin ng our Miss Universe Philippines Masbate. And of course, ayun, support lang ito Kisses. Syempre, we're praying for you. We're here to support you all the way. Passiontology 101 pageant. And of course, the Missology. And thank you so much for giving us, actually first time mo mag-live sa isang pageant pages, pageantology and pageant trend. So sobrang kaming kilig na kilig talaga. Thank you so much also, Amir, for bringing us kisses and also to
Of
your
course.
mom. And sabi mo nga, kalma lang, laban lang.
Ayun. So since hindi pa nawawala si Jay sa atin dito, at talagang nahihirapan talaga siya hindi naman dating kaya i-out si Kisses, no? So Kisses, stay safe. Alam kong marami kang gagawin pa. So stay safe always and do not forget to pray and sleep. Matulog ka din minsan, pahinga ka rin.
True.
Para hindi haggard. Oo. At never kita nakita naging haggard ka naman. Pero, yeah, para lang mas lalong gumanda pa si Kisses. Because I see na parang blooming ka. Parang feeling ko, parang kadadalaga lang ni Kisses na parang sobrang blooming na ngayon. So yung dating eh. Sobrang ibang dating. You know, Kisses, nung nakita kasi kita as an actress, as a celebrity, iba yung nakikita ko sa'yo eh. Super iba, yung pa-cute lang doon. Pero ito iba. Ready to become a beauty queen. Yun yung nakikita ko sa'yo.
Ito ka dyan, Amira.
Sobra. Parang talagang pinag-aralan mo lahat ito. And hopefully, whatever your heart